All right, y'all. Coming up on this episode of Professional Amateurs, we doing a report card. It's a quarter way into the NBA season, so we're gonna be grading teams, players, specifically on A, B, C, D scale. We'll be talking about some college hoops. We got a lot of fun stuff planned for y'all. Come back with us, Professional Amateurs.
Hey, do it big, way bigger than before. Play the game fast, break, give and go. Hey, amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Do it big, bro, B50 919. Welcome back to the show. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. Amateur, but play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro. Even though amateur, bro, I play it like a pro.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Professional Amateurs. I'm your host, Jamal. Before we get into anything show related, hit that like and subscribe for the YouTube video. Make sure you follow the socials, Pro Am Pod on TikTok, Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram, Pro Am Talk on Twitter. Now, to introduce my reoccurring guest, y'all see him, y'all know him. I got my man Wet, 2 T's in the building. Wet, say what's up.
Live from Clemens Library, University of Virginia.
All right. And my man is out here podcasting on the clock, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You know how I'm coming. All right. Also got my man Boz in the building. Boz, say what's up to the people.
Hey man, Mr. Blueberry in the building, 6-0 in the CIAA, number 1 right now.
Oh yeah,
as usual, just a nigga piss y'all off with the truth. Yeah, man, my boys is out here running through shit, man. Got a 135-65 win right before the break. Got a 74-point win on the season. Competition.
Hell, y'all beat by 74.
Christian College, Christian in
74.
Carolina, something. I mean, they
lose a game, a basketball game by 74 points.
Bro, we was up 86, bro. Like what? They trash. Don't get it twisted. Like I ain't one.
Y'all ain't heard the score today?
What?
This the girls almost lost by 100 to LSU.
I seen that.
Central?
Yeah. It was like 135-44, something like that.
They just got smacked by like 65-70 the game before that too.
Central girls?
Yeah.
Who's they playing?
I forget who the game was the other day. Yeah.
I think they was like 2 points away from the record for the most points in a 40-minute game.
Yeah.
You say they rawed on their
ass. But yeah, man, we yeah, three of them wins ain't been against the greatest competition. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I was saying to you the other day, but 6-0 nonetheless.
No doubt. All right, and last but not least, y'all know him. Got my man Court. Court, say what's up to the people.
It's good with an opinion, man. Y'all know how it goes. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Now, we unintentionally took a Thanksgiving break. It wasn't supposed to be this long. I feel like, bro, we recorded like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how long it's been, but we were supposed to get this episode that we doing now out to y'all before Thanksgiving, but shit got happened, lost in the shuffle, and I decided to postpone it so everybody would be able to record at the same time. So we here. In the meantime, between time, we done missed a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff been going on. Let's start with the kids. Y'all been watching college basketball? Everybody been watching college hoops?
A little bit more lately.
Boz, you want to talk your shit real quick because we ain't been on since the Duke Kentucky game, and you know what I mean.
My boys is looking really good, man. I definitely gotta give a shout out and salute to Mark Pope, man. The system that he's implemented is allowing everybody to eat, bro. Man. Like the stuff that they running, man, is so good, bro. Everybody get a chance to eat, so you don't know who it's gonna be night in or night out, but when you got 5, 6, 7 guys, 12 points or better, you got a good shot. So shout out to my boys out in Kentucky, man.
I watched some clips of them practicing in the summertime, and that shit blew my mind the way like the day was moving the ball. And I was like, bro, what this shit is crazy. Like, but he got a bunch of grown ass men, whole roster full of 5th-year seniors.
No, that's a fact, man. It's just one of them things where it's kind of refreshing because it kind of looked like, you know what I'm saying, the college ball that we know. You know what I'm saying? The ball switching sides of the floor. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a swing. And it's like it's a team with an identity. Like it ain't just running up and down, shooting a 3, like they actually running sets, you know what I'm saying, in the half court. So that's been kind of refreshing.
I'm okay. So give me your thoughts because me and Courtney talked a little bit about it. I want to get y'all thoughts on Cooper and how y'all felt he looked, particularly not just in that game, because since then Duke has played Arizona, Duke has played Kansas. So we've gotten to see him against 3 main like Division I opponents. Fourth one's coming up on this Wednesday against Auburn. I was about to say Arizona against Auburn. But how y'all think Cooper has been looking, leading Duke in literally everything: points, rebounds, assists, like steals, blocks, like literally everything, which that shit is unheard of. But how you thought he looked in the Kentucky game? Let's start with that.
I think that he was trying to force the issue. We kind of talked about it before. Think he kind of been hearing the talk in regards to him not being as nice as people are saying he is, and it looked like he was kind of doing too much.
Yeah.
And since then he's kind of settled back in and just playing ball.
I agree with that.
But for me, like I just feel like the expectations have been too much. You know what I'm saying? From jump, like they trying to make the ceiling higher than it should be. Like I honestly feel like he's gonna be a superstar role player. Like, and Jay Williams said it during that game. Like he feel like he's an AK-47 type, and I thought that was spot on. Like I can do some of everything, and I just play hard as hell. So I feel like he's gonna be a superstar role player. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think the expectations and the rhetoric has been kind of out of pocket.
Because people like to jump the gun. Let's just be honest, man. Everybody like to sensationalize everything and like to just everything has got to be to the full out extreme. You got to be the greatest thing ever. It's no middle ground with this shit. Like I don't know. That's
well, we've been talking about it, man. I think this is just one of them situations where white America been looking for that star.
A great white hope.
Yeah, they haven't had it since Tyler Hansbrough. If we're keeping it a buck, so you know what I'm saying. This is their chance to. We coming off the rolling right off of Caitlin Clark on the women's side. So it's like, hey, bro, we need that guy on the boys' side. And hey, man, it's the perfect marriage, man. It's opportunity meets that chance where the white dude that's kind of nice, white America looking for that college star, and you coming right off of Caitlin Clark. So it's the perfect storm for him.
Yeah. Wait, how you feel about what you seen from Cooper Flag?
The one thing I did like is that he wants the ball. Like he ain't shy away from the moment. Them turnovers, he ain't care about nothing about that shit. Give me the ball.
I love
that back.
I love that.
Man, like the confidence is there, and that's key. And these are learning, learning experiences. That's gonna fare well for him down the stretch, later on in the year into March. Like it's gonna be all right for him. But the key thing is when I was watching him, and then when I was listening to Jeff Teague had that argument with his man when he said, "I've seen this already." And when Jay Will said he was an AK-47 type, like when he said he was Josh Smith, like super athletic, block shots, play defense, run the floor, dunk everything. Like he wasn't trying to shit on boy, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, I've seen this already. I've seen it before.
Josh Smith is interesting. That's an interesting player comp. I like that.
When he said Jay Smooth at OK, he said, I've seen this already. He said, I've seen it before.
And it make perfect sense because again, it's just another nigga that can do some of everything. Like
and uber athletic,
athletic as hell, and it's like
Josh Smith, an interesting player comp. I like that. No, but I mean,
come on, Court man, go ahead and kick his back in. We waiting on you, brother.
I ain't got nothing to say, bro. I got nothing to say. I started this whole shit off with Scotty Barnes, so I mean, yeah, we all in the same boat. So, same boat.
Yeah. So
go ahead and say it for me, Court. We blind.
Listen.
Oh, okay. So let me ask y'all this.
We blind. You know how go.
I was on record. I was on record with saying that I think that Cooper will be number one, but I honestly believe that Dylan Harper got a legitimate shot to be the number one pick in the draft, and that's kind of
zero chance.
Like so,
zero chance.
Still think it's zero.
I'm with him.
You think it's zero too? Twan, you think Dylan Harper got any chance to be in the number one pick in the draft?
Zero.
I ain't gonna say zero. It ain't past 5.
Zero.
Oh, y'all way lower, and I'm the Duke guy.
Bro, it's
zero.
I'm the one who think that this is a real possibility, bro.
It's no way they're gonna take him over Dylan, over Ace or Coop. It ain't no way.
This is the thing.
Somebody might take him over Ace. Number one, okay.
I said this, that he was the better pro prospect, and the more we watched him, everybody was gonna realize he was the better.
No. Only reason why I'm saying only reason why I think I got chance number 2 because depending on the team.
No, yeah,
he got no
gonna
chance at number one.
I know.
No chance
I think he got a chance at number one. I don't think he's gonna get it. Let's be clear with this. I think Cooper's still
Zero.
but I think that talk gonna be loud as hell, man. Just because
Travis Hunter got a better chance of winning the cornerback.
That's a wing size, bro. Like, and guards. So we just said this shit. Like with college basketball, that's a guards type game. If they can fuck around, sneak into that tournament, he gonna be a different type of X factor, bro. And
you're looking at it the wrong way.
Do nothing but just increase his profile because right now what he's gonna have to take and what it's gonna take for him to like possibly get into that stratosphere is he's just gonna have to keep having things like right now he's averaging 24, 4, and 4. Like you just got to keep doing shit to add to your profile. Like
okay, so looking at the teams and
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was just looking at. Hey,
who need that?
Washington
at the bottom of the barrel teams.
Wizards
Washington need a point guard.
They're not taking him over Cooper Flag, man.
Utah could use a point guard.
They're not taking him over Cooper Flag, man.
Utah definitely not taking him.
Oh, no. I'm just saying the teams that like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Washington ain't either.
We're talking about teams that need one. I know Utah for sure ain't gonna take.
I don't see them taking them neither.
Who else? The Raptors need a point guard.
They're not taking him over Cooper Flag. No,
I don't see them taking him.
No, and they just paid. I'm not personally.
They just paid IQ.
They just paid IQ.
Yeah,
and I don't care what nobody say. He's a quality starting point guard, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
No, yeah, he is. I agree with you.
It ain't even that. Cooper Flag is just harder to find in the NBA. Period. He's just going before Dylan Harper.
But that's what I'm saying. But Dylan Harper is like a wing size that plays the guard. But shit, that's why I think it's a realistic chance.
A 6'9", 230-pound wing that's willing to play defense and is not a liability offensively is harder to find than a point guard that's nice. He just is.
No, I agree.
My team right now got a $200 million fucking small forward wing and OG. And we paid it 5 first-round pick for another bum ass because of that same role. They harder to find, bro. They just harder to find.
I agree.
There's no way around.
I'm just saying the thing.
Your team got a 36-year-old. Your team got a 36-year-old wing that's gonna demand money because they got no way to replace him. It's just hard to find a 6'8", 6'9" wing that can play.
All I'm saying is he got a lot of Cade Cunningham like type of ability. Like
no chance, bro.
Honestly. He might be a better scorer than Cade Cunningham early on. Like if you like,
we blind
at this age, like at Cade Cunningham, Dylan Harper, like literally.
Cade was literally on cruise control from his junior year of high school till he got drafted.
But that was
right.
But I mean, we all talked about we want to see Cade in a position where he don't have to cruise.
And when he was at Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
when it came time
but
to go
we going to penalize Dylan Harper for that because he's not cruising at Rutgers and Cade could cruise? Like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't think
Dylan Harper is type guy. Are we really saying he was cruising or was he just being smooth as hell? Because smooth guys are like they're not even trying hard.
Harper don't got enough best athlete on the court shit for me.
But he do got that shit.
He don't got enough of me.
Did you see some of the highlights from the Alabama game?
All control shit.
All I'm saying is that he looked like the best athlete on the floor in that game.
Nah.
He did. He looked like the best, and this is Ace Bailey included. Dylan Harper was the best athlete on the floor, bro.
Bailey had more open court athleticism than he does half court. I'll give you that. But Dylan Harper don't. He remind me too much of D'Angelo Russell for me. He just
D'Angelo Russell is rough because that's rough.
No, Russell was the same way in college. Get wherever the fuck he want, or however the hell he wanted. Had the same vision. It was the same way in college. Same way. 6'5" guard, get wherever you want, could shoot it from the 3. All the little headies and in and outs, all the change of pace shit, put you in jail, all that bullshit. Then the NBA came.
I think he's a lot more physical than D'Angelo Russell, and I think he's a lot more athletic than D'Angelo. I get where you're going with the comparison. They both rangy and they left-handed and like they play with pace. But
same shit. It's same shit. Ohio State. Same shit.
All right, he ain't even the most athletic in his family.
Who talking about?
Dylan
Harper.
His daddy.
Right, he ain't fucking with his daddy. Nah, he don't move like his daddy
did. Shit.
Hell no.
He more athletic
than
his brother.
Hey,
not Cleveland Harper. No, hell no.
Yeah. Pops.
Yo, I'm looking.
His name right there, 25%. That's it.
I'm looking at these game logs, and yeah, that nigga was cruising at Oklahoma State too.
To my Cade.
Yeah,
he cruised. We said I remember having
lose control from his
numerous conversations with people about like how good is Cade Cunningham really, because it looked like, especially like coming out of Montverde, like he's not even playing hard. He don't have to,
because he only had 6 games of 25 or better. He had 2 24s, and everything else was between 13 and 21.
Yeah, I think Dylan Harper is a better scorer than what he was at this age. Now, will he be able to get to the NBA and average 23, 24 a night like I think Cade can consistently? I don't know. But if you compare them right now, he's a better scorer than what the fuck Cade Cunningham was. You know what I'm saying?
If they was coming out right now together, who would you take?
Dylan Harper, because he left-handed. Honestly, to God, I would. It's just that's just a different factor for me. For him being left-handed and then them being harder to guard, and I think I think he's a little bit more aggressive offensively. The tool package is there, and it's kind of like neck and neck for both of them. But I think Dylan Harper's aggressiveness on the offensive end is what will give me the nod over him, and he's left-handed. Cade, but listen, what we talking about? Cade coasts a lot. He's nice as shit, but I feel like we ain't seen one consistent year of Cade playing like balls to the wall, like playing all out, like ever. It's all about like a myth. Like Cade is like, we know he can be this, but we waiting for it.
Shit, he's having a good year this year.
He is, but I'm just what I'm saying. Like let's see a whole year of it. Let's just give me a consistent.
He got paid. He hooping
one
now.
Consistent season, bro, of you going like being the guy that we know you can be type shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Cooper gonna be number 1. I just think Dylan Harper, that noise gonna get loud, G.
Yeah, 0 chance.
I think that noise gonna get loud. All right, before we jump off the kids, because I ain't have the chance between. I want y'all to give me a couple of guys that's caught y'all freshmen, sophomores. It don't even
matter. Before we do that, I'd be remiss if I didn't shout out my mans, and you're gonna appreciate this. My young boy Trey Holloman, career night on Carolina the other night. Izzo finally got some sense and put that nigga in starting lineup, and he put 19 on them niggas and knocked them out. So
all right with me, let's go.
I want to make sure I take the chance on this platform to shout my little brother out because he did his big one.
I was literally watching that at work. I can't stand Sparty, but I was cheering like hell for Sparty. Let's go.
Yeah, so I wanted to make sure I snuck that in there, man. Pause.
Yeah. So Whit, you can start, man. Who's caught your eye as far as the kids as concerned?
Oh man, all I've been watching is Derek Queen, man.
Derek Queen look good, bro. Y'all think Derek Queen is a chance that Derek Queen could sneak into the lottery?
Sneak into the lottery
with the bigs, with the reemergence of the big man in the NBA game. A big man is that skilled. Sure,
he got the tools to get there.
Y'all think it's an outside chance that Derek Queen can sneak into the lottery?
I don't know if he's sneaking. I just think he might just be in the motherfucker.
You flat out think he's a lottery.
Right now, he's not.
I don't know if I would call him lottery right now. Him sneaking into that lottery ain't out of the question though.
Because who are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I don't call it sneaking.
Yeah, he might be, bro. Like, think about it. Who are we really talking about? Like, out of the freshmen, like VJ ain't really doing nothing in Baylor. Like,
no,
but he gonna get.
Yeah,
he ain't doing nothing at Baylor. So we talking about Ace, Dylan, and Coop. Off the strength that he can shoot. We got the boy at
Fears.
That little nigga's the one.
Jeremiah Fears got a chance to sneak into the lottery.
He the one that caught my attention.
And
to answer the question,
the boy at Texas,
Jeremiah Fears, Trey Johnson.
Yeah,
talking about Trey Johnson. Yeah, Jeremiah Fears.
Even the European kid that they was high on, the 6'9" point guard, like he ain't really killing like that for real. At BYU.
Talking about Igor Demon.
Yeah, like he ain't really doing nothing. So it's like, hey, bro, outside of that, what are we talking about? Nigga might be in the lottery just flat out.
I really like Derek Queen, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I really like.
The only question with him is he can't move up and down your lineup, meaning he can't play the 3, and I don't know if he can play the 5. You got to take him knowing he's a pure 4, and it is what it is with him. You know what I'm saying?
He got some 5 too.
I think he can. I was about to say I think he can play the 5.
I don't think he can rim protect good enough. You got to go out your way to get a Aaron Gordon type to get beside him. That's what I mean when I say I don't think he got the 5. I think he can play the backup 5. But offensively, that's where he, dominant, soft touch, can score on all three levels, especially if you get a 3-pointer right. If he can do that, I think he can really do something. But
he getting the reps.
But that's the only thing with him. You got to take him knowing that he's just purely a 4.
3 ball, he's straight.
To me, he's a less ball handling version of like Nas Reed.
He don't shoot enough. He don't shoot jumps.
What I'm saying is, but remember, Nas Reed wasn't really shooting like that in LSU neither. But
he was coming out of high school though. He had that ability.
What I mean is, they both 4s that's gonna be able to score against their matchup. But I don't know if defensively I can put them anywhere else. Because it's more about who you can guard. It's about as far as your position. That's gonna be the thing with Queen. Is can you put him on a 5 or switch him on 3s, and you got to do defensive schemes to help his ass? Offensively, I think it'll be fine.
It'll be more so him guarding up than guarding down.
Right. I think that'll be his main issue. Offensively, I think he can be fine.
Yeah.
He can pick and pop. He can do something in the mid range. He can do something with the ball. He catch it 20 feet out. He know how to pass. He can hit the free throws. He fine offensively.
He can run it. He can run.
Of course, he have to extend his range a little bit, but hell, he can get to the corners. Shit, he can't shoot no work. Just say it like an Obi Toppin shit. You know what I mean? But that's gonna be the thing with him. It's just when you take him, you got to know that he's purely a 4, and that's it. It just is what it is. Same thing with Trey Johnson out of Texas. He can't play the 1 and he can't play 3. You know what I'm saying? He's like a bit of that Mathurin type. Gunning ass motherfucking dude that you can't tell him he ain't nice. What the fuck does that do for you? That's saying.
Yeah, man. So
BJ just sucks.
I'm excited though about these kids, man. Kids been hooping, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, Jeremiah Fears been the one for me.
Jeremiah Fears.
I didn't even realize he had classed up.
Yeah.
Until I seen a Instagram clip, and then I started paying attention a little bit closer. Man, he been cooking on Oklahoma.
What's his best game so far?
I think he went 25. Let me pull it up real quick.
Just seeing the shit. Hold on.
I ain't watching him play. That's why I'm asking. What's his best? That's the game to watch for him.
Hold on.
26 against Arizona. 26-5 and 5.
All right. I'll check that game out there.
He averaging 18, 4, and 5, shooting 50 from the field right now.
He was 7 for 17.
All right, I'll check my. I ain't watching it. Who would y'all compare his game to? NBA comparison.
That's a good ass question.
That's tough. I kind of want to say
best case scenario, most likely.
I don't know. I hate NBA comments.
Bro, it might be D'Lo, bro.
I was gonna say Tyrese Halliburton, honestly.
He can't pass it like that.
Nah, but no, he can't pass as good as Halliburton.
He can't pass it like that.
Like the body type and
that's what just from a body type and a game standpoint, like it looked lazy as hell, but next thing you know, you really put some buckets on your head.
Busting your ass,
That's why I said like D'Lo for real. Like
I don't know.
He ain't that much of a phone book on the other side though. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll attempt to play defense. You know what I'm saying? The tools is there. It seemed like he wanted, and he should be a high school senior for real. So
okay, I'm about to check him out. I ain't watching him yet.
But Young been doing his thing, so
I'll be able to look out for him.
He got that.
Big 12, they're gonna have plenty marquee matchups.
Right. Yeah, I'll be able to look out for him.
Have plenty marquee matchups, but he been actually hooping. All right, so real quick, since we've been going, a lot been happening on the women's side. Courtney, give you your chance to glow on Hannah Hidalgo, which before the 2 straight losses, they did knock off USC because the last show we had, we was kind of like going off about Hannah versus Juju, saying that Hannah was the best. You think Hannah and Olivia Miles is the best backcourt in the country?
Yeah.
Olivia Miles.
They probably is.
Listen.
They probably
Olivia Miles is nice, bro.
She nice.
Nice, yo. Like, nice.
Yeah, but her shooting, though, I don't know if it's real. Because she couldn't shoot before the injury. So I don't know if he's shooting real.
I think she done regressed back to the mean because these last 2 games she been
right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's shooting real.
I think she done regressed back to the mean.
Right. That's the thing, but she got goggles, but she can't see the rim when she's shooting the range.
You think? Quick question. You think the backcourt in NC State that far off?
That's what I'm saying. I think the state backcourt might be better.
Better than Notre Dame's backcourt?
Yeah, it might be better. It might be better.
Well, I don't know if it's better. It's
because the thing about Miles is she little, and then like I said, she can't really shoot.
Hidalgo is little. What you talking about?
No, but Hidalgo, the way they play it, Cintron is really the other guard. So Hidalgo just plays free safety. Yeah. She just got enough goddamn speed to get back where the fuck she going. You know what I'm saying? She don't really guard on ball once they get past half court. She just pressure your ass to the line, and then once you get to the line, she finds whoever on the team that can't shoot, and then she starts roaming there goddamn well. You know what I'm saying? You got a good passing team, you can bust Notre Dame's ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she all over the place. She backline defending, and then she.
And that's
now you do anything funny with the ball, her doggo got that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You fumble that bitch, you throw that motherfucker lazy, anything crazy, her doggo gonna get it. Outside of that, if you crisp with the passing and precisely what you're doing, you'll carve Notre Dame ass up because they ain't got no athletes outside of her.
And that's exactly why they beat the hell out of USC because they other guards is trash, bro.
Yeah. She got somebody that ain't worth a damn. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
So, what are y'all thoughts on SC getting their ass smacked? What it was about 15 to UCLA, which I want you to respect Kiki Rice because you came on this show and said Kiki Rice won that deal. Like,
I don't think she like that. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think she like that.
Kiki Rice name, bro.
I don't think she like that. But I think her and Hannah match up too. I know Hannah got UConn coming soon. Well, I'm waiting on that one, but
I think with them it's two things. It might be three. I think the fact that Raven Johnson hasn't gotten any better and she's just starting to. Her game hasn't progressed at all. She still can't shoot. That's a problem.
Yeah, she tried.
And then Dawn usually has a big that you can throw the ball into and can get a bucket, and she doesn't have that. So you got that. You got Raven, and then for whatever reason, she still got Malaysia on the leash.
Yeah, she gonna have to.
So it's like you gotta pick your battles. Like it can't be, hey, I'm struggling with my starting shooting guard that can't shoot. I don't have a big I can throw the ball to, and my best player's coming off the bench. Like you gotta supplement one of them issues. I feel like they gotta put Malaysia in the start lineup. But the way they've smacked these last two teams since that loss, maybe I should shut the fuck up.
I mean, to go undefeated, man, is really hard to do. There's nothing wrong with losing a game here or there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at all, man. But like I said, it's just the manner in which you lose games. Like to get outclassed like that, like I didn't see the game. Like I was just checking the box score. So to see that they was down by 20 something at one point was crazy. Then it's like, again, I'm looking at the box score. My starting shooting guard is 2 for 7 or 2 for 9 from the floor, 0 for 7 from 3. Like, check out her.
Yeah, she ain't ready to jump since high school.
Yeah, you look at her percentage, bro. She's shooting 28. She had made at 3 to that point.
In the whole season,
bro. She's made 1 3 all year, bro.
Yeah, Raven Johnson sucks, man. I don't know where that people get this shit from.
Like, so it's like I think you know what it is.
Yeah, she sucks.
If you think about it, bro, she's trash, bro.
She sucks, bro.
If you really think about it, bro, this is
year
3.
You can't drill past nobody.
You don't have a signature moment for her outside of that one game. She actually started. She actually made some shots, but outside of that, bro, look at them last 2 games in the tournament. She couldn't throw that bitch in the ocean.
Trash, bro.
She's not good, bro.
At least she cute. That's all she got going for. She good. You good on that?
Gotta get win where you can get it, bro. You know
right. Hey.
Just take a win where you can get it.
As far as her ability though, Friday, straight trash day.
Yeah, so if she don't let that leash go for Malaysia a little bit, bro, it's gonna be they're gonna struggle, bro.
Right by the curve.
Malaysia probably one of them. Like I was talking to Courtney about before y'all got on. Like Isaiah Evans is really good, but he's a really low IQ player. Like, and maybe Malaysia just like that.
Nah, she can go. Like, she can go, bro. Like, Dawn just got her on the leash. Like, it's no reason she shouldn't be playing 35 minutes a game, bro. It's no reason. Again, because you look at the person playing in front of her at the 2, bro. There's no justification for that shit.
I don't know. Maybe because
like
she's on a nightly basis or daily basis. Maybe she sees something like, man, you know what? If I let this leash go, you gonna turn this shit.
Malaysia, you like Rivers? Get out. Get out.
Hey man, and then and we knew that was Slim from jump. I've been saying this joint since I seen him at the 100 NBA whatever joint. It's like, bro, he just shoot that motherfucker, bro. Like,
bro, yeah,
that's all he do.
Like, ass against who just played Seattle. He was literally the very first sub off the bench before anybody got off the bench. He got up, and he gave that motherfucker consistent minute. And he did some of the dumbest shit ever.
Oh, like his shot selection is trash. He off his Jason Tatum joint
for him, yo.
I'm trying to shoot the most difficult jump shot possible. Like,
I'll really be rooting for him. But fuck, bro.
Like I've been saying it, bro. Like I've been on that. I don't see it, bro. And I said the same thing about Wendell Moore. Like I don't get it. Like I don't see what the hype is. I don't.
By the time Wendell Moore was a junior, he was like borderline elite. He was a really good basketball player by the time he was junior. He was complete as hell. He could always defend. He could always pass it. But
hey, wait, you know how we knew he had low IQ? Because he chose Duke. So we knew he was dumb boy got there. we didn't need to see that motherfucker play. I knew what dumb boy got there.
No, I mean, but you know what? It's really because I watched him play so much in high school. But you know the thing about when you're an elite player in high school, you get away with so much shit that it really don't matter. Like,
but they go back to what I was saying on one of the last episodes I was on, bro. These niggas been catered to since they were so young, and if you don't let them do whatever, hey, I'm just gonna go play with another AAU team. And by the time I get to high school, hey, I already know what it is. So hey, I gotta let you do whatever it is you want to do, or you gonna transfer. Can't let you transfer, so I'm gonna just let you rock. Hey, bro, that shit is making basketball horrible, bro. And that's why these niggas, bro, we have a bunch of niggas that play basketball. We don't have no basketball players. And there is a difference.
I'm with you on that shit.
Very much so.
And that's what we seeing, bro. Like, we were basketball players, my nigga. Like, we know how to play basketball. These niggas just play basketball. And it's just the same shit, bro. Like, niggas is in high school, you was that dude, and these niggas is plateauing in high school, bro. And then they get into college, and you seeing it. Niggas is struggling because they don't know how to play basketball, bro.
Yeah, that man got some. He a fire. If he catch fire, which he can't catch fire, but
because that's it, bro. All the hype with him for real is you just like the intensity that he plays with.
I love the intensity
and how demonstrative he is. But all of that comes from if he's making shots. If he ain't making shots, you don't get to see none of that shit.
That's true.
It's only one way to make shots, man. You got to get shot attempts. Should have went to UNC Charlotte.
Oh no, he's getting the tips. He
could have got all of them.
That man do not give a damn, bro. He is literally the most shot happy player I done seen come.
Yeah, he didn't go to Duke to play Seattle.
No, but I'm talking about anytime like that. Man,
how many minutes did he get against Kentucky?
He didn't play against Kentucky.
How many minutes did he get against Kansas?
But like that's the thing, though. Like
that's what he came for, bro.
No, I think like the entire fan base is on Shire talk about this shit. Like people, first of all, Duke fans is fucking delusional. For Duke fans to think that they was gonna go 4-0 in that stretch between Kansas, Kentucky, Auburn, and Arizona that's dumb as hell. They was never gonna win all four of them.
Yeah, games. But how many minutes did he play combined against Arizona, Kansas, and Kentucky?
None. But like that's the thing. Like I think that Shire like literally was like, man, you know what? All right, I'm running this like because I know that he got deficiencies like on the IQ level that I can't just put him out here against these 25-year-olds, like a team like full of 25-year-olds. He couldn't play against them, bro.
No, we don't disagree. We don't disagree. I'm saying he's stupid for going there. That's all I'm saying.
And then for me, it's questions on both sides because it's like Shire as a coach. Hey, bro, you gotta know better. Like it's the same thing we say about Cal sometimes, bro. Like, hey, you did all of this and you still don't got no shooting at Arkansas. So you got you just brought the same issues from Kentucky that you had to Arkansas.
Is DJ Wagner the new LeBron Nash?
Damn, I ain't heard
LeBron Nash be your guy.
That's
I ain't heard LeBron Nash name in a minute.
Crazy, bro.
Crazy, yo.
And I'm not even gonna disrespect LeBron Nash like that because between his sophomore and junior year, he was getting to it.
Yeah, but he also stayed.
That's
he fell from top 10 to not mention it all. Is DJ Wagner the next?
I don't think it wouldn't matter for him. Like he had to stay because you have to show that you either improved in the point guard category or you learn how to shoot. So he didn't have a choice but to go back.
I'm saying DJ Wagner's done after being a prospect.
Yeah, it's over with.
It's over. So is he LeBron Nash?
No chance as far as like.
I'm not gonna disrespect LeBron Nash like that because again, it's still LeBron Nash still got to it. Like I was still all conference.
But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when the draft came,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
His ass went. I'm saying, is DJ Wagner the next LeBron Nash?
Man, that nigga might be the next. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
Wait, LeBron Nash didn't get drafted at all.
Right? No. I think he was the only guy ranked in the top 10 that didn't get picked in the NBA.
How did LeBron? Because DJ Wagner was the number one player in the country at one point.
No, but I think he was the only player out of the top 10 that year that didn't get drafted. I think that was the 07 recruiting class.
Where LeBron Nash was in.
07, 06.
Hold on.
I think he was the only one in the top 10 that didn't get picked.
Now, brother.
He was
number 8.
06 was.
Yeah, because I ain't heard that name.
He was number 8 in the 2011 class.
Nash was in that class with KD and them, though, right?
I don't think so.
No,
that was
LeBron Nash was 2011.
He was in 11 class.
Yeah, I knew it was after them.
He was after them that high?
Yeah, bro. He was in the Anthony Davis class.
He was 8 in that class.
Yeah,
and he stayed 4 years at.
No, I'm saying he stayed 4 years though. I'm saying coming out of high school, what class was he in?
2011. That's what I'm telling you. He was in the class with Anthony Davis now.
2011 class, yo.
Anthony Davis.
Okay. So and then out of that top 10, he was the only one to get picked, right?
Him and Adonis Thomas. Did Adonis Thomas
Thomas got picked, I think.
Who the fuck
did Thomas end up going to Memphis and this?
Yeah, I think he made the league though.
He didn't get drafted.
I think he made the league, bro.
I feel like he did, bro.
I think he did.
I don't know if it was drafted.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he got drafted.
I want to say he was a Knick for a minute.
I want to say
the Knicks drafted him.
I want to say.
No, shorty.
Nah.
He didn't get drafted, bro.
I don't think he got drafted. I think he made it as a.
Yeah, I think he made it during summer league or some shit, but I don't think.
Yeah, because he only played one season. They say 2014 debut was March 1st, 2014.
Yeah.
So he didn't get drafted. So yeah, him and
LeBron.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay. But Wagner the new Nash. Okay.
Actually, because what's his name didn't get drafted either.
Well, I told his daddy he wanted aggressive enough, so I guess I lied.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna never forget that shit. He told that man to his face, "Your son ain't open, bro."
Did McAdoodoo get drafted?
Who?
McAdoodoo.
Yeah, he got drafted by the Warriors, right?
He did get drafted in the second round by the Warriors. Him and LeBron Nash, the only two.
Damn, bro.
Welcome to the list, Wag.
Conversation with Wagner because it's the truth. I never saw anywhere in his game that he was the number one player in the country, let alone the number one guard in the country.
Won't doubt, brother.
Felt Robert was way better than him.
I don't know.
Hey, wait. I told his daddy he won't shit. I told the security guard, listen to me. Security guard, one of the security guard niggas was Aaron Bradshaw's uncle. I told him his nephew won't shit. Look at his punk ass now. About to go to jail right now. Motherfucker ain't worth a fuck.
You about to be
told them niggas they won't go on no goddamn well. They had their own security at each corner.
Hey, my nigga about to be 3 for 3. What you talking about?
Hey, yeah.
Motherfucker really Dewan Wagner.
Hold that motherfucker.
My son is not. I don't think he's really the number one player.
I tell that son bitch.
But you know what was crazy? Wagner agreed that he was playing timid. Like it ain't like he ain't even come at Courtney like, bro, chill out, talk about my son. Like he agreed with him. Like he agreed that Courtney
because Dewan knew what he would have done.
Yeah,
went out there to get the ball.
Wait, this is what Wag told us. He said, "Yo, unlike my son, I played with only one other nigga. I had the average 50."
Yeah,
that's what he said. I had the average 50. What he said it like it was a normal day.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, look.
I said, "Why the fuck you pass that shit down to your boy?" He said, "Man, I'm about to go holler at him in the locker room. Don't even worry."
Hey, look.
He thought shooting that goddamn second half, though.
He was. He was.
One thing for certain, two things for sure. A real nigga don't change, bro. Hey, father, real nigga don't change, bro. I'm gonna just call it like it is.
Listen.
Yeah, that makes
we talking to that motherfucker. That nigga stopped and talked to us about 5-10 minutes, like literally kill him. Boy,
yeah.
What's up with your boy, man? Your boy ain't hit no shit, bro. Fix this shit. Don't worry, I got him.
That was a weird moment. I was like, it's so many people around that don't even realize who the fuck we talking to.
Had no clue
who the fuck we was talking to.
That'd be the weird shit because of how old we are and how much basketball we done seen.
I know.
Yeah.
The last time I was down there was when Caden was there, so it was right before the pandemic. It was December 2019, and I'm sitting up there having a conversation with Rod Strickland. And everybody just walking by, not understanding.
Right. Nobody gave a shit. Yeah,
bro. Word up. Because they motherfuckers be in that shit.
I'm like, yo, it's Rod Strickland in here, Rasheed Wallace in here, Isaiah Ryder in here, and all these kids are just running around.
Yeah.
Not acknowledging how much great basketball is in that building.
Yeah, bro. I was like, man, that shit crazy, bro. I'm fucking whacking.
Even though Rod Strickland almost crushed my hand, shook my hand, that nigga. Like you play with tape on your shit. God dang.
That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, I plan on we're gonna be in depth, man, for the tournament this year. Like I plan on trying to get field interviews and all of that shit, bro.
Shit, at the same time, if we all end up down there together, we might need to just do a pod like all in one room.
I plan on trying to do it. I plan on having all that. I'm already mapping out the holiday tournament shit. Like I got some big shit.
I gotta figure out which days I'm gonna get down there. We can all figure out when we all gonna be there together.
Yeah. My problem is I want to see Baba versus one of the other top dudes. The Baba Miller kid. That's the kid I need to see.
You know what's really weird? I'm in a way I want to see Native Mint, but I'm more interested in the women.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really
that's what I gotta see.
Women's tournament loaded, bro.
Yeah, because he in the tournament, and then it's a kid from Rocky Mountain that's ranked number 2. That's like 6'9". So I need to see them like them back.
You talking about the football player?
No,
talking about
the basketball kid, the 6'9" basketball kid out of Rocky Mountain.
He just committed to Oregon.
Yeah,
he gonna leave.
The kid from Reedsville. That's right.
Yeah, the kid in the 10th grade. Yeah. They got the number 1 and 2 freshmen and the number 1 and 2 sophomores all playing in the shit.
Yeah,
then the kid that played last year, that Nate kid from Virginia.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch him on the 19th. Him and Chance play against each other.
Yeah,
at a mid school.
Him heavy, yo, and he got ties. His family got ties to Duke. So from what I heard, that's supposed to be like a shoe-in. So I don't know. So I'm gonna start paying close attention to him this year.
Shit, him and Chance might link up. Who knows?
Yeah, I know he decommitted from Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He decommitted.
I'll take him. Come bring your ass.
It's looking
if I was him, I would do like a Mac Abrams route. Go to a little smaller mid-major and score 28,000 points in 4 years.
It's looking like
2,800. I'm talking 28,000. 2,800 points in 4 years.
It's looking like either Virginia Tech or Miami right now.
Talking about Miami?
Either Virginia Tech or Miami. That's what it's looking like.
Or nah, B-Tech.
If I was him in that situation, I'm going with smaller guards thrive in the offense. So it'd be Tennessee or Villanova for me. But
Villanova looking like real bad right now, bro.
Ooh, cheeks.
Straight up. Straight up. All right, man. Let's get to the professionals, man. Because we spent way too much time talking about the kids. So we're just gonna jump to this report card section now. Before we do this, let's establish this. Top 5 elite teams in the NBA. We started at the top. Celtics.
You and that goddamn word elite, man. Let's do the top 5 records. I'll just go with that.
You want to say top 5 records?
So then we talking about
Cleveland, that is
Cleveland, Boston,
Cleveland,
top 5 best
teams, Celtics, Orlando, Houston. I think it's top 5 records.
Mm-hmm.
Houston and Orlando.
Houston.
I think the top 5 records in the NBA.
All right, top 5 players in the NBA because that's who we grade.
Okay, I gotta ask this because this is gonna change my answer. Are we talking about 5 for the MVP ballot or just 5 playing the best basketball?
5 best basketball that's playing the best basketball in the NBA this season. First quarter of the year. This is we're not like talking about MVP now.
Like for example, Wagner to me would be top 5 in the MVP, but I don't think he's playing better than Durant. But Durant done missed the games the way he wouldn't be in the MVP over Wagner. That's why I'm
playing the best basketball the first quarter of the season. Just flat out.
Yeah, just who playing the best ball.
Okay, so that's Jokic, Greek, SGA, Tatum. 5 is up for grabs.
Donovan
Mitchell. AD.
Anthony Davis.
Probably AD.
I'll go Anthony Davis.
Probably AD.
Yeah, I'll go AD.
Yeah, we just talking about best 5 playing. Right?
All right. So
that's the consensus.
That's the consensus. Greek Freak, SGA,
Tatum,
Jokic, AD.
All right.
I ain't got no qualms with it.
No. Greek Freak with Milwaukee struggling. What are they? 6 right now? They playing a lot better.
That's why I asked. Because if MVP, Mitchell will be in the discussion. Wagner will be in the discussion. If we talking MVP.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked. Because the conversation be totally different. Because Jokic got like the 10th best record in the NBA. I don't think he should be the front runner for the MVP right now. I think it should be Jason Tatum and the 1 first 4 for the season.
I agree with you on MVP.
So, that's why I asked.
You got Tatum in front of Mitchell, and Cleveland got the best record in the league.
I don't think Mitchell's having a great individual season to be number 1.
Mitchell is having a pretty good individual season. I just don't.
24-4-4 is not enough for me.
And honestly, Cleveland is only half a game ahead of Boston. If Boston beat them tonight, Boston will have a better record.
Yeah,
because they literally playing right now. Yeah, they playing right now. And Boston beat them head to head. They gave Cleveland their first loss of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Tatum, I agree. Jason Tatum should be MVP. All right, so let's start with him. Letter grade. What letter grade would you give Jason Tatum first quarter of the season?
A-.
Took it right out. I'll definitely want to go say A-. Yeah, that's because he has had nights that you'd be like, where the fuck is Jason Tatum?
A-.
Do we honestly expect players to never struggle?
It ain't never. It's the way you look.
It's the way you disappear.
Because it's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit, bro.
So what would be an acceptable struggle game for Jason Tatum?
Over 10 for 3-point line, and he shot 10 of them motherfuckers anyway, like he did the other day.
Acceptable struggle game?
Huh?
That's an acceptable struggle game?
Hell yeah. You went over 10 for the 3-point line and you 6'10", 240 pounds? Why are you shooting them motherfuckers? You don't have to. And you got the best dribble package of any guy over the league over 6'8".
Players are going to struggle at some point in time. Like, what
no. We just said how it looks. We just said how it looks.
Yeah.
You got some of the best handles over 6'8" in the league, and you weigh 240, and you can jump 40 inches in the air, and you still settling for threes when you don't have to.
That's crazy. This is the problem, bro.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
That game was he was 6 for 19. He was 0 for 10 for 3. He only shot 6.
He remember the game, my man.
You know he remember that shit.
No, I got to pull it up.
You got it up. Okay.
I got to pull it up. Man,
either way.
And that's my point. It's
that's
like,
bad,
hey, bro, like if the jumper's not falling, what is Kobe gonna do? Hey, bro, I just got to get to the rim, bro. Like I just got to shoot a lot of free throws, bro.
Okay, so what about the argument that that's literally their system? Like
I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling. Because that's fine. So if it's threes, dunks, and layups, then take your ass to the fucking rim and get dunks and layups. And you don't never do that shit. Like this is the nigga that's supposed to have the best package and the best handle on the wing. Like, and that's always been my thing. Like, bro, you a Kobe system nigga. Like Kobe was my idol, and I wanted to. All right, cool, my nigga. So let's see that shit. Like,
what's the number under? What's the grade under A+? What's under A+? A. That's what he get for me. It's borderline A+. I don't really understand. Like Jason Tatum is elite, bro, and his team is elite.
That 90 to 91, that 90 to 92, in that A range, that's what.
Yeah, A for me. So y'all got A-.
You got a 94 to 96.
A-. Boss, what you got for Jason Tatum?
He about an A-, B+, A-.
B+ is fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, bro, it's not, bro.
That is great.
It's really, it's not, bro. Because again,
this
it's
man
like
averaging 28,
hey,
5 and 8, bro.
Hey, Ma, look, this is how we're gonna do this.
As a professor, he gonna curve.
This is why. And it's like, you know me, bro. The logic got to be the logic. So we was just talking about Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
And the reason why Denver is struggling because the fourth option hasn't stepped their game up and gotten better. It's like, hey, bro, like you at a point now where it's like, hey, everything is there for you, bro. Like you got the narrative. Hey, we just won the chip. I didn't get the Eastern Conference MVP. I didn't get Finals MVP. I went to the Olympics. I didn't fucking play. Everybody on my side talking about I should be this, I should be that. It's no way I shouldn't have been played. Hey, bro, so you were supposed to come in on your team, my nigga. Like, I know when Gilbert got snubbed, hey, every coach that was on that roster, they got 50. Everyone.
Hey, you done already tonight, bro.
Hey, bro, you done already played one of them coaches and you ain't go crazy. And your field goal percentage done drop. And your free throw percentage done drop. And your rebound numbers done drop. And your rebound numbers dropping is crazy because you ain't even had your starting center the majority of the season so far. So it's like, hey, bro, you ain't took a step in no way, bro.
But and we still have rebounds a night.
That's cool. But we still having the same conversations, bro. Hey, when you look bad, you look bad. And it's the way you look
that
bad,
ain't often, bro. But that I agree with you. When he look bad, he do look really bad.
So this is what I'm saying, bro. So it's like you can't,
often, yo.
But you can't say
often. It's the way it looks.
Because
that
like,
shit might be once a month when he
and it's bad, like it's crazy. Like we talk about, it's crazy for you to look bad because of the team you on. Like it ain't no reason for you to look bad.
But that's what I was saying. Like
you got 3 other All-Stars on the team.
So we never seen Kobe look bad.
Yes, but we also did see Kobe with 3 other All-Stars and the floor spaced out for you because it ain't like nobody could double you.
Nah, you can't.
That's what I'm saying. So you always operating in the ISO, and that's supposed to be your game. Like that was my beef. Like, hey, the thing that you're supposed to be the best at, you don't even do that good enough consistently, and that's crazy, bro.
I can cape for Jason Tatum because he a former Duke player.
We know you're going to. We know you're going to.
I really hate the Boston Celtics with racist passion, and I hate to like give them any kind of credit. But I honestly think that Jason Tatum gets credit on unfair.
Hey, what's my line, bro? It's all right to be a fan and be honest, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, I think the curve Jason Tatum get graded on his nuts, yo. Like anybody else, I feel like if you put a resume up with his shit.
It's not because again, if you just looking at numbers, that's a completely bro. Numbers don't always tell the story.
No,
and that's Courtney line, bro.
Literally just saw that in the Eastern Conference.
That's right, bro. Like it's like, bro, we just got to be honest, bro. Like, hey, I've been saying this shit for the last 2.5 years, bro. Hey, our standards for our greats is so fucking low. That's why we're having this back and forth right now. Because our standards for our greats are so fucking low right now, and that shit's crazy, bro. Like you trying to be one of them, bro. Like, so if you trying to be one of them and you trying to be in them conversations, bro, we got to hold you to that same standard we held them niggas to, bro.
Because honestly, like I said, if what I said the last episode ring true, he getting ready to be in that conversation. Because if Boston being a dynasty, if Boston is truly like we truly indeed are watching a dynasty, which I believe we are. We are in the middle of the next NBA dynasty, and it's the fucking Boston Celtics. Much I hate
so it gotta be one of 2 things, bro. Like if you feel like the grade he's getting graded on the curve, hey, then we got to do one thing, bro. We got to hold back these conversations. Yeah. We got to temper the expectations. If we don't want to judge the nigga so harshly, then we got to stop talking about that nigga in the light that the niggas talked about in. It can't be both of them. It got to be one or the other, bro. If we gonna talk about that nigga that way, hey, I'm gonna judge that nigga that way. That's always why we always had a beef. Like niggas trying to insert Curry into them conversations. It's like, well, he ain't the LeBron conversation. It ain't got to be the LeBron. Hey, if he a nigga in the 10, hey, that's how I'm judging the niggas in the 10.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about that nigga the same way I talk about the rest of the niggas in the 10. Even if it's the 15, bro, because it's been 3,500 niggas, bro. So to be 15 out of 35.
If he gets another ring, and let's say he gets the Finals MVP this time, we're gonna be in some top 35, top 40 other conversation.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
it's gonna rev up.
Yeah, so again,
I said, if it's true about this dynasty thing, he getting ready to really be in them convos, bro.
So again, so if that's what it's gonna be,
He's
we
about
can't
to
have a curve.
really be in there. I'm talking about really being them
we gotta
greatest
hold that
ever
nigga
combo.
we gotta hold that nigga to the same standards, bro. We was on
So we're gonna be talking
KG
about
and Dirt and them
4 straight
ass,
first
bro.
team All NBAs.
Hey, bro.
You know, 6, 7 conference finals before 27, 28 years old. 3 NBA finals, 2 rings.
Bro.
Like he wins another ring.
People view him like he fucking Tyrese Halliburton and shit. Like he literally on the verge of being one of the greatest NBA players ever, bro. We about 2 more seasons.
Hey, bro.
From this shit.
So how do we differentiate them? Hey, bro, you nitpicking, bro. We nitpicking,
you got
bro.
nitpick once you get in the conversation. Right?
So that's what it is, bro. Like that's just what it is, bro. Like
that's how NBA. That's sports debates for your ass. You got to nitpick it all. Right? So,
all right, second elite player or best player or best performing player 24-25.
Hey, word and mouth.
Can't stand elite. The word elite shit, man.
It do. If you just said most valuable, I swear to God, I'd have a different vibe.
All right, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Letter grade for Giannis Antetokounmpo. What is it? 32, about almost 33. About 32, 11, 8. What's his numbers? Let's pull it up.
Give me a second. I got you. Giannis is currently 32.9, 11, 32.9, 11.9, 6.6, 61, 21, 61.
Okay. Okay. So with Milwaukee now, I think, like I said, they right behind us. We 5th. Milwaukee is 6th in the East. But ascending, playing some of their best basketball. Letter grade for Giannis. Courtney, what you got?
A minus.
A minus.
Nobody's A plus except Joker.
Joker.
We can just make that.
You gonna make? I don't think nobody is an A plus. I don't even think.
Nah, Joker jail. Joker jail. If you just talk about individual play, Joker jail.
Yeah, we gotta factor in everything. I mean, yeah. So
Joker jail. Yeah. Like I said, you can talk about your individual play. Joker's the only A plus player in the league.
So A
no parties.
A minus for Giannis. I would say. A minus. I was about to really try because I don't like Giannis neither. And I ain't that they do got Gary Trent Jr. But I said I don't got no reason to like have a soft spot for the Bucks. But considering the way that they started as a team was really bad, but Giannis was busting that. It won't because of Giannis. The way that they started.
That's why.
It won't because of Giannis. Right.
Because now you sound like you're making the most valuable player conversation. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked.
No, we won't go turn into that. But
all the complaint I got with Giannis is sometimes he forget, like, bro, you got point guard on your team. That's like one of the 75 greatest. Like, let that nigga bring it up, run this thing a little bit. But outside of that,
hey, bro, and I'm just a consistent nigga. It's like, hey, bro, what about your game has gotten better?
You talking about Greek Freaks?
Yes, it's the same thing, bro. Like. You still can't make a mid-range jump shot consistently. You still can't fucking make free throws because you can't make a mid-range. We know you can't make a three-point shot. Like, you haven't added anything to your game, bro.
I don't think you need to.
I don't either. But, I mean, this is one thing that I know that he will do. He will shoot all of them shits. He'll shoot that shit if you give him space.
Yeah, but it's like,
honest. You know
so how can they take the next step? Again, we had a conversation about Michael Porter Jr. Not elevating his game. So
yeah, but he's not in the Michael Porter Jr. conversation.
No. It ain't about that. It's the
no. That's literally what it's about. Because Porter, the room you asking Giannis to grow, you talking about the greatest player you ever seen.
Yeah, like
if you telling me Giannis get a Kevin Durant jump shot, that's what I'm saying.
It don't gotta be, but it don't gotta be a Kevin Durant jump shot. Hey, bro, it just gotta be serviceable. Because how much easier does that?
I was about to say, I think it's serviceable now.
It is serviceable. Because he's not scared to shoot. It is serviceable.
That's what I said. This is one thing I know. If you give him the space, he gonna shoot that bitch.
You got to give up something when you guard the best player in the world.
He gonna shoot it,
and he gonna shoot it.
Yeah,
it is serviceable.
He gonna make you respect it.
Yeah, he gonna keep you honest for sure. He gonna keep you honest, and it ain't like he not no fucking marksman, but he gonna hit enough of them shits to where you gotta think about it, bro.
That's how he get 50 them nights, because he hits some shit.
Because he start hitting them motherfuckers.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm just consistent, bro.
Listen,
I'm consistent in my critiques.
That's that ain't Kevin Durant. What you want?
I don't want to see Giannis get no better than what the fuck he is right now.
No, because
I don't think he can.
I don't want to see that.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
If he can get better at 30,
that's what I'm saying.
12,
what level of jump shot do you want from him?
I'd have to get
Paul Millsap. I mean, Al Horford. Like, what do you want?
I'd have to get numbers, bro. But I don't think.
What is he shooting from three? Let me look at that.
From three, he's shooting 21%, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what if he was a 35? He ain't got to be 40. Let's say he was a 30% 3-point shooter. We talk about 36 a game. This man gonna be averaging. Like,
he don't even shoot enough for me to care if he's 30% from the 3-point line. He don't even shoot enough for me to care.
No, but that's just what I'm saying. Like,
again,
I don't want that motherfucker get no better, bro. Like,
I just look for niggas to take the next step, bro. And I can't say that he's taking the next step in no capacity because, and we got
one of the best 3 players in the league.
That's cool. That's fine. That's fine, bro. So again, it's just a different conversation. Hey, the top 5 niggas in the league, we nitpicking, bro.
So what letter grade would you give Giannis for the season, first quarter?
He probably had a B plus A- too. Like ain't nobody outside of Jokic. Wow, me.
That's what
the niggas averaging the triple double as a center, bro. Like that's just different, bro. That's just different. And your team is trash.
What you got for Greek Freak?
I'm above A-. I'm gonna go A.
I'm only going A- because of the start. I gotta you gotta wear the brunt of it, bro. You the leader of the team. It's gotta be on you. Even if it ain't on you because he was the one that was performing.
If that's the case, Jokic can get an A+.
That's why I'm not giving Jokic an A+.
Yeah, but now you have the most valuable player conversation.
Let's get to him then because individually, I don't give Jokic an A. I give Jokic an A because we're gonna ignore the fact that then what are they right now? 6, 10, and 7. We're gonna ignore the fact that the Houston Rockets is better than the Denver Nuggets.
Wait, how did I start this whole damn conversation?
Yeah.
That's why I asked this.
Yes.
I asked if the most valuable player or who's just playing the best basketball.
No. I answered you.
That's like, bro, once you bring the team in, now we're talking most valuable. It's a different conversation.
Yes,
it becomes a different conversation. Because most valuable, Jokic probably he might not barely be in the 5.
Huh? I'm just saying this is why I can't make him an A+, specifically for that. Because it's even though we individually get into it, we breaking it down from an individual standpoint, it's still a team game. You know what I mean? It's so like it's not just
I think I understand what you're saying, but even still to his point though, if we're gonna talk about team success, then we just gotta be talking about an MVP conversation.
It has to change the conversation. It has to.
It's just
because now it's a totally different conversation.
That's a fact. Totally different conversation. Like for me, Jokic, I would only give him an A.
That's what I'm giving him.
Like it'd be an A- because I'm still understanding about the team aspect of it, but his play has wowed me.
His play has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm just still gonna look at the team aspect of it as well. So
because it's gotta matter to a certain degree because if Denver was like 3rd in the West, it would be an A+. It wouldn't matter to me. Like Denver is 6 right now. To a game
let me not lie. He would get an A+ for his individual play. He absolutely would get an A+.
He's been phenomenal, bro.
Let me stop lying. Like I'm holding Jason Tatum's individual play against him because you've had everything in your favor working for you and you just haven't gotten better. And your warts are still the same warts. It's the same thing with Giannis for me. Like your warts are still the same warts. The numbers is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like for them two specifically, I'm just looking for more. Like I just am. So let me not lie. So Jokic would definitely be an A+.
What would you give Nikola Jokic?
Jokic?
For a letter grade, yeah.
Oh, as just far as individual play, no team shit, because I can separate the two.
You can separate,
but
like,
A+ for sure.
It's up to you. Like y'all know what everything you do is subjective.
Trust me, as a person that's betting and the person that plays fantasy sports, watching his numbers night in and night out, yeah.
A+.
Like what?
Murray being out as long as he was and him just dragging.
I get why anybody would give him an A+, but it's just A+ is hard to achieve. And then now we're talking about A+.
What he do night in and night out is hard, brother.
It is. What he doing is like, especially like you said, averaging triple-double at the center position is like next level.
And somehow Russell Westbrook is shooting better than your favorite Duke nigga. Like, hey, bro, I gotta attribute that to that nigga, bro. So yes, you gotta get extra points for that shit, bro.
Yeah,
you absolutely got to get extra points for that shit.
I ain't mad at it.
Like, this nigga's averaging 30, 13, and 11, bro. And he's shooting 53.4% from the three-point line. And he's shooting more of them shits than he normally shoots. Like, it ain't just 1 or 2 shots. Like, this nigga shooting 4, 5, 6 of them bitches and hitting it at a 53% clip, my nigga. Like, that's an A+, bro.
I ain't arguing with you, bro. That
motherfucker hooping.
All right. Next player on the list was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Letter grade. Team looks good. First in the West right now. For me, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander would be closer to. Nah, he wouldn't be closer to A+ than Jokic. I would give him an A though.
Yeah, he's A.
Yeah, I would give him an A.
He tried that 3-point shit. And then he realized that ain't my shit and went back to what he do. And now he back it on. Busting your ass inside 23-9.
He ain't been shooting a whole lot of them, but he has hit them.
No, he has been shooting a lot of them shits. That nigga's averaging 6 threes a game.
That's what I'm saying. But he calmed it down for the first couple weeks of the season. Yeah, he was shooting a lot of them for a couple weeks of the season.
I'm talking about lately.
Still, he's averaging 6 threes a game right now, currently?
Yeah.
He put them bitches up, yeah.
His
6 is a lot. I didn't know he was averaging that much.
Bro, his last 5 games is 10 attempts, 12 attempts, 7 attempts, 2 attempts, 8 attempts. He still
don't ever need to shoot 10 threes in a game.
He's still shooting them bitches at a high clip, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that just sound like you read off Anthony Edwards.
That's like exactly, bro.
But to my point, as opposed to Tatum, it's like, hey, bro, I brought something else to the table to step my game up.
What is he shooting? What I'm saying? Like, from 3,
he's shooting 34%.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but Tatum shooting like 38.
Yeah, but I'm saying, he's again, we talking about on the career, 1.7 attempts, 3.6 attempts, 4.9 attempts, 5.3 attempts. This ain't my bag. 2.5 attempts, 3.6 attempts.
But
career
I'm
high,
saying
6.1 attempts.
Tatum has been like 27, 8, and 5 the last 4 years, while shooting like 47 and like 37 from 3. Bro, like, if he's any better than that, bro, he's the fucking GOAT. Like, I don't know what else I want this 16
like, that's what I meant when I felt like
it's not about
graded on a different.
Bro, we having two different conversations. Like,
I'm just talking about improvement of his game. I'm saying on top of what you want.
You can
improvement of his game. I'm saying there's no way to improve his shit. Except he just have bad nights. But you're
conflating what I'm talking about with SGA with what I was saying about Tatum. With Tatum, when I say improve your game, it's like, hey, bro, it don't have to be the jump shot or increasing the percentage. It's, hey, if the jump shot's not working, go to the fucking basket. Get more free throw attempts. Do that more consistently. Like we talked about when them shits look bad, they look bad. So the improvement is for it not to look that bad. It ain't about the percentages with Tatum. It's about the way that shit looks when it looks bad. That's the improvement. With Shai, the improvement was, hey, I potentially gotta add the 3-pointer to my game. So I'm gonna take more. It's not about the percentages per se in the conversations. Like you're conflating two different things that we're talking about.
So you just saying the willingness to show an improvement on some of your deficiencies from
it's about being in the everything. Like everything about Tatum has been about how he's this excellent ISO player.
Yeah.
Like, am I off with that?
No, you're right.
Okay, so then you add in the fact that you always talking about how much you modeled your game after Kobe and he's your inspiration. Okay, cool. So if you an ISO nigga and Kobe's your inspiration, like, hey, bro, at some point it just gotta be, hey, bro, I just gotta get to the rim, bro. Like, we all know niggas is in situations, and sometimes niggas say, hey, fuck these situations, these coaches, and this system, bro. I'm just finna get this shit the fuck done.
Kobe took a lot of crazy ass shots. Like,
that's a fact. Like, the strength of his game was
for no reason and shit.
That's a fact. But when it came down to it and that shit wasn't dropping, what the fuck was Kobe doing? going to the fucking basket, getting to the fucking free throw line. Like that's it,
man.
bro. Like I'm just asking
consistently. What year was
like,
that? Game 7 when they when Kobe was like 6 for 25 and kept shooting that shit.
He was 7 for 24.
That was in the final.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That motherfucker was letting it fly.
He went and got you 13 rebounds and did some other shit.
Yeah, and he shot good free throws that game. Like I'm not saying like everybody ain't do it all the time. Like I'm not saying that like Kobe did that shit all the time. Yeah. I'm just saying more often than not, my nigga just gonna go try to get some free throws.
So we need Jaylen Brown to tear ACL. That's basically what we need to have.
Nah, I ain't saying all that.
You gotta go that dark with it, bro. Why you gotta get?
Nah, the reason why I'm saying that because the only way Tatum gonna get his due, man, he got to be on another team, or the team got to be worse off for people. I
don't think it's that, bro. Because I'm not saying the nigga.
It has to be
nice. Tatum gonna ever get it. I'm
not saying the nigga not nice, bro. Again, bro, we just at the point where if the nigga gonna be in them conversations, bro, we nitpicking, bro.
Yeah.
And if we understand that, then it's like we can't have this shit where it's like, oh well, we just being too hard on this nigga, or the nigga got to do that. It's like, no, nigga, if you one of them niggas, bro, this is what come with it.
With the nitpicking part, what I'm saying is, for the masses to respect him, he got to be in a situation where people don't think it's in his face. And the only way that's gonna happen is Jaylen Brown got to go down. The only way.
What do I always say, bro? Hey, we not the masses, bro. I don't give a fuck about them.
No. I'm saying is, bro. Listen, what I'm saying is, the reason why Kobe's loved because he did it without Shaq. The reason why Iverson is loved because he didn't have the help, quote unquote. Like Jordan is loved because of the shit before Pippen and all that. A lot of times your respect comes when people think your team is not like that. This is what I'm saying for Tatum. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically saying in order for him to get his full respect as an overall, I think you have to get in a situation where he's forced to do what we thinking. Like, yo, you got to do this shit night in and night out. No ifs and buts about it. You know what I'm saying? Jaylen Brown out there 8 years.
I don't even think it's that, bro. Because again, we gotta understand too. We at a point where niggas ain't looking at the game like that either, bro. Like, hey, niggas are just always gonna be casual fans. Like that's just what it is. Like we just in that realm with sports. Like it ain't too many Jamals out there, bro. Like,
yeah, but
I really watch my team and I really know the ins and outs of every player on my team. Like it ain't too many.
But Tatum is the first. Tatum is the first Magic Johnson of our generation, where he was on the team good from day one. He was on the team good enough from day one, and where we've never seen him have to carry shit. That's Magic Johnson's biggest issue. He got on the Lakers when it was already nice with Kareem already there. So if I say Magic is the best player of the team of the 80s, and some people gonna say, well, all he had to do was just do his job. He didn't have to really do nothing. Even though he won more MVPs than Kareem, more final MVPs than Kareem. 6 titles compared to scoring and all that in the 80s. Kareem is still viewed as a higher player than him all time because of the overall work before he got with Magic Johnson. What I'm saying is Tatum is the first Magic Johnson of the modern era. Outside of him, like he was on a good ass team from day one, and he's getting penalized for it in most people's eyes.
No, that's
and I think the only way he's gonna get some respect is somebody got to go down, and that somebody got to be Jaylen Brown. It's got to be him.
I think the difference.
Because he did this shit before Derek White got there. He did this shit before Drew Holiday got there. He did this shit before KP got there. Numbers he's doing now, he did before all the motherfuckers got there. The only person who's been the consistent person there the whole time is Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown got to be the one to go. He got to be the one to go.
I just think it's the same thing, bro. It's like, hey, the niggas that say that, hey, bro, I'm not having serious conversations with it. Like, I may be bored and I may entertain that shit out of boredom, but I'm not having serious conversation with niggas that look at it like that.
When people do the all-time ranking, why don't nobody call Kareem or Magic a sidekick? But they do it to Pippen.
I do.
No, I'm just saying. I'm speaking in general. People don't do that to Magic.
For me, I say the greatest of all time is either Magic or Kareem, and it depends on how you gonna go, depending on how you look at it. Like, I say Kareem is the GOAT because of the overall numbers, but I understand why niggas will say he will be a sidekick. I can understand why niggas say Magic will be a sidekick.
Especially when they play together, he won't better than Magic. But you never hear people say that shit.
You never hear people say he's a sidekick. You never hear it.
No, you do. You really
never hear
people say it.
And I think
Kareem got 2 final MVPs out of 6 rings. Nobody said, bro, he supposed to have 6 of them motherfuckers.
But I think that's
before he didn't win.
But I think that's because, hey, we watched that nigga get one before he got there. and we knew what that nigga's resume was at UCLA. I think that's the difference. Like, you had a resume of being that nigga before that.
Yeah,
Jason Tatum ain't had a resume of being that nigga.
Having a resume of being that nigga don't change the fact that 5 of his rings once Magic got there.
Hey, but I got
and he only got one Finals MVP out of the 5 rings he played with Magic. That's it. That's just the facts of it.
Hey, but how many MVPs did I have before I got there? Like, I was that nigga before I got there.
The reason why Kareem is in the GOAT conversation because he got 6 rings.
But that's the difference, bro. No, it's not because of the 6 rings. It's the 6 rings and the regular season MVP.
No, but what I'm saying
is 38,000.
But we both know it starts there. But it still starts there. It still starts with 6 rings.
I don't think it does, though, because again,
bro, if he had that same resume with 1 ring, he's not in the conversation. He not. He not.
Again, but we don't.
That's why Wilt ain't in it.
But
Wilt got every record in the book. But because he only got 2 rings instead of 5, Wilt not in the conversation.
So this is part of the segment that we ain't got to yet. So then how the fuck? Why don't we talk about Hondo like that? Because my nigga's 8-0 in the finals, and John Havlicek was the best player.
But they not the number 1 options, man. That's not the same.
Exactly, bro. So we know it's different, bro. So it's
no. But what I'm saying is, if Wilt had 5 rings instead of 2, Wilt in a different conversation,
bro. You proving my point, though, bro.
I mean, the rings.
You proving my point. They matter, yes, but it's the other shit too, bro. Like, hey, my nigga was a regular season MVP. He had 6 of them shits in his own right, bro. Like, I was already that nigga, bro. Because they was calling Mike the greatest at 3, so it can't be because of the rings. My nigga retired, and they built the statue outside of the arena saying the greatest ever after 3. So it's clearly not just about the rings.
If Kareem had 1. He's not in this conversation.
Hey, my nigga had 3 and they was calling him the GOAT when Kareem had 6 and Magic had 5. That's what I'm saying, bro. So it clearly ain't just about the rings.
I mean,
it clearly ain't.
All right, so let's bring it back to we can get before we get Anthony Davis. Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all real quick. Give me your letter grade on SGA. Go
right.
A.
I'm at an A minus.
Okay, so everybody A. Anthony Davis, the last guy. And then we're gonna get to this other stuff. We ain't even gonna do the teams because with the time constraints, I want to get to A for Anthony Davis.
He's at an A minus for me because of these last few games. He's tapered off in terms of his aggressiveness on the offensive end. It might be a B plus.
Antoine, you giving him an A?
I gave him an A.
I'm gonna go with an A. A. Yeah. I'll go with an A for Anthony Davis. Do y'all think that we're going to reach the point now where it's like clear-cut definitive all across the board that he's the best player on the Lakers? Nobody's going to argue this.
Nah. Not in general, no. Nah.
I think so.
I don't know when the hell we're going to ever get there.
I'm saying LeBron got all I'm saying is LeBron got 6 triple-doubles. He got nights where he the number 1 offensive engine. I just think it's probably 60-40 to people now.
It's getting there, but it ain't there all the way.
I think from this show, it might be 100%, but if we speak as far as the masses is concerned, probably 60-40.
Yeah, I'm never having conversations about the masses because the masses are fucking idiots.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we getting to a point now where this ought to be obvious to everybody, right?
But it's not. It's not. But it's not.
Okay. Well, just see how long it takes for everybody to come out. All right, so let's go ahead and get to these last 2 segments. We're gonna have some fun with y'all real quick. Dream scenarios. Now, that premise of this entire segment is I'm coming up with random scenarios. Everybody's gonna decide what you think the best option to come out on top of this random scenario. These will be scenarios that we never got to see, player-wise, team-wise, NBA history. Like, it's not like all like sticking to 24-25. It's like throughout history. I even got a WNBA question in there too. So the very first one, we'll start with this one. Who wins a one-on-one game in this dream scenario? Prime Allen Iverson versus Kyrie Irving.
Did it make it take it or no?
Make it take it does matter. I was about to say it don't matter, but it does matter as a guy that's playing.
Did it make it take it?
No, everybody get a possession. It's not.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving.
I'm going.
I think Iverson win it. I don't give a damn if it's make it take it or not.
Nah, that matters. All right. I don't want to say easily because that'd be disrespectful, but I'm leaning that way.
Yeah, because you might as well. You've been disrespected, obviously, on this damn
No,
show.
I didn't disrespect.
Because I think it's one of the things where it's like, hey, Kyrie got a joint where it's like, hey, I just know I can always go get a bucket because my nigga want to be a big man in his mind, his art anyway. So at 6'3", 6'4", hey, bro, I can just bag you down.
That's why he the greatest.
And I probably ain't gonna miss. Whereas that ain't necessarily the case. Where I think it'll be a close game though. But I think Kyrie wins.
I got Chuck. Daughter pen. Twan, who you got?
I can see you going with Chuck, but
I'm always gonna go with Chuck, bro.
I'll go with
Chuck. Okay.
Yeah, y'all in denial. Where we go?
I'm going with the bus driver.
All right. Dream scenario. Your team is down 7 with the ball. 35 seconds left coming out of timeout. What play in NBA history are you choosing to make a comeback, to engineer a comeback for your team?
Down 7?
3 possessions.
And I'm guaranteed 3 possessions. And I'm down 7. So they're going to miss their free throws and all that?
You got a comeback is being engineered. You got 3 possessions to come back, and you're going to get the 3 possessions. Who you using?
But they missed a free throw.
Who are you using?
You got to because you for sure getting 3 possessions.
I'm going to ask you this because getting 2 threes and a 2 is different than me getting 3 threes.
Who are you looking at to close this game out to secure your comeback win?
I guess Kobe. I guess. Shit, I'm not.
You going Kobe?
I guess
you can't.
I need somebody with the nuts to shoot. Make a miss. I need somebody with the nuts first. So I probably would go.
I'm going Tracy McGrady.
I knew you would.
I was gonna go with T-Mac.
I seen him do something like that before.
I knew somebody was.
I just seen him do something like that before. So like, you know what I mean? I'm going Tracy McGrady.
Hey, and
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
And I'm gonna be the different nigga, LeBron James.
You going with LeBron?
LeBron James.
I can see
you saying
I can see that too. Because LeBron, without having to think about it, is one of the best scorers ever. But he ain't got to think about it.
It ain't even about without, and that's one of the things that's great for this, you know what I'm saying, this subject. And my screen name, I got data that disputes all of that shit too, like that wild ass notion. Hey, when it comes down to the clutch, my nigga gets it the fuck done.
Yeah. When LeBron get played, and that think about it. Yeah, LeBron one of them motherfuckers put that ball in the hole.
He do.
I ain't mad at it. Okay, who's the worst case scenario in that scenario for you?
The worst nigga that has?
Like who's the player that's like the last guy you would take in this scenario?
Giannis.
But you think he could get it done?
I see what you're saying. It's somebody you think can get it done, but it would be the last person.
It would be the last motherfucker you would pick to do it.
It would be Giannis.
Giannis for you?
Yeah.
I'm thinking like Joe Johnson or Paul Pierce.
Just because Giannis can get to the basket so fast, bro. Like he can get a quick 2 so fast.
Yeah, I'm thinking Joe Johnson. Because Joe Johnson can't run a fast break.
That's potentially after getting the block on the other side, nigga, and then dribbling that bitch 3 times to get the layup.
Yeah. That's why I said Giannis. But I mean, it ain't. I wouldn't believe he could do it, but he definitely got the tools to like. You know what I mean?
I think the last person I want to do would be James Harden. Just because I know your resume, I know your resume in them situations. Like, can you get it done? Right? Can you get it done? Absolutely, but nigga, you probably gonna have 2 or 3 turnovers in that motherfucker too. So
okay, if that's the case, it'll be Russell Westbrook for me.
Yep.
But he would damn sure try to get it done, though.
Yep.
He gonna try to get it done. But it's like, hey, I don't know if this nigga gonna shoot this bitch off the side of the backboard or if this nigga gonna give me an and 1-3. Like, nigga, I just don't fucking know.
Joe Johnson for me. And I don't even think Joe Johnson can spread.
Hey, bro, you gonna stop disrespecting regular Joe, man.
No, for real. I've never seen Joe Johnson grab a rebound, get a ball to the guard, and fill the wing and dunk the ball. I've never seen him. Never seen him.
Hey,
I've never all the time. He's the greatest basketball player I've ever seen on the wing that have never sprinted and dunked the basketball on a fast break.
Hey, man, that's one of my 5 favorite niggas all time, bro.
Yeah. I've never seen him do it.
Speaking of the wing, I got this scenario for y'all. Peep this. The ball is swung to the wing. The wing defender gambles, goes for the steal. Lane is wide open with the center in the restricted area. What wing are you taking to catch the ball off that mismatch to create the best post?
LeBron James.
Catch the ball, do what?
Create the best poster.
The ball gets swung to the wing, and his defender gambles for the ball, misses it. Center rotates to the restricted area, but it's wide.
You know what's coming.
It's wide open now. You know what's coming. What
will create the best poster?
What wing are you taking to create the best poster?
Oh no, Vince Carter.
That's who I was going because you said LeBron first. 100%. I'm going.
Nah, I'm going Gerald Green.
I thought about Gerald. When I first thought about the question, I thought Gerald Green too. But then
I'm thinking Gerald Green, bro.
I might go Vince Carter.
If you talk about the best poster and he know he got the runway,
yeah.
Oh, Gerald Green. Gerald Green. Gerald Green might even play that motherfucker. I'm going Gerald Green. Gerald Green. He know he got it.
Dark horse, but no, he not a wing. He a 4. I can't take that.
Nigga.
You say who?
Blake.
Yeah, but Blake ain't a wing.
Hey man, look, we seen my nigga Vince grab that motherfucker from the wing, go behind his back with Zoe sitting in that motherfucker, and this is old Vince.
Listen, I'm not mad at Vince. I'm just saying, if you telling me Gerald Green,
Vince,
know what it is. 4 fingers and a half is gonna give you that work. I'm taking Gerald Green, bro.
I think Gerald Green might be. I think Gerald Green might be one.
I'm taking Gerald Green, bro.
I like Gerald Green.
As far as the best looking poster, I'm taking Gerald Green.
I ain't mad at that.
No. All right. This is an interesting one for guys our age. Full potential is reached. Who has the best career between Ray Allen and Lamar Odom? They both reach their full potential. They both become the player we all thought that they was going to become.
Let's see.
Who has the best career between
you
Ray Allen?
You want to know where you should have went with that? You should have went Lamar Odom and Tim Thomas. Better comparison.
Tim Thomas was good.
Yeah, it was. That would have been better, especially because it's the same position.
Yeah. Around the same time.
Tim Thomas. That is a really good one, bro. All right, let's use him. Tim Thomas, Lamar Odom. Who got a better position?
I think it's Tim Thomas.
Nah, I'm going Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom was a point guard.
Bro, if Tim Thomas is supposed to be who he's supposed to be, we still talking about Tim Thomas that was ranked ahead of Kobe.
Yeah. He was ranked ahead of Kobe, bro.
It was, but I don't know if he's the house.
It's Lamar Odom, but if it's between them two,
sure. I don't think he's the house, bro.
It's Lamar Odom.
I think it's Lamar Odom, bro.
Lamar Odom was
at full potential.
They both reached their full potential, what we thought it was going to be.
I think it's Lamar Odom.
I might go with Thomas.
I think it's Lamar.
I might go with a 6'10" shooting guard who had handle. His claim to fame wasn't his handle, but he had handle. But he was a grown ass man at 17, 18 years old at 6'10", 240, 250.
Lamar Odom was all of that with court vision.
He was a typical New York nigga.
He was.
He would just beat Boston too.
They did. Let's go.
I'm going Odom, bro. I'm going Odom, and I don't even really think it's really debatable.
It ain't no wrong answer. It ain't no wrong answer to it.
I think it's easily over Tim Thomas.
Easily now.
I think it's easily because he got two elite skills that Tim Thomas don't got one. His ball handling at his height and his vision at his height is elite. Oh, plus the fact that he could get 10 boards a game and then average 15 a game without the offense going through him. If you give me Lamar that played with the Clippers and Miami when he first got there and gave him the light and he ain't take that white shit, man, we talking 25, 12, 8 on some other shit back in the time. It won't happen. Yeah, I'm taking Lamar Odom easily. Over Tim Thomas. Tim Thomas has never showed me none of them glimpses in the NBA over what Lamar Odom has done. I've seen Odom do it at the grandest stage, at the elite bid coming off the bench and closing the lineups for the NBA titles. Joe Thomas ain't got there. He the most headstrong crackhead I ever seen play hoops.
Hey man, we talking about full potential. My nigga went best season, 15.8, 4.8 boards, 1.4 assists on 45, 41, 81.
Sheesh.
Yeah, but Lamar was like 17, 10, and 5, like his second year in the league.
And this is playing with the dysfunctional Knicks in 03-04. And this is playing behind, before that, Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, and Glenn Robinson.
Fight for shots.
Full potential, and this is on. And he averaged 16 on 13 shots.
That's a good one, though.
Man, shit, I don't know, bro.
That's a good one, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking Odom.
I'm going Odom, though.
Well, what my man say on the truth? Rookie nigga clipping niggas like Odom. I'm taking Lamar.
I ain't mad.
Last potential, potential type scenario, and then we're gonna get to the last segment. So dream scenario is injuries never occur in none of these players. All right? No injuries ever happen to none of them. I'm clean bill of health entire career. Who has the better career?
It's already Derrick Rose.
I was just saying like Derrick Rose completely. Between Greg Oden, you think Greg Oden would be in this?
I don't think so.
I'm going, honestly, I see the Derrick Rose, but I think it would be Grant Hill.
Hey, he was already that nigga. Grant Hill, Penny,
we
Derrick
know all
Rose,
the main guys. I'm going to just put this out there just for the sake of conversation. The guy I wanted to see, but he never gets talked about, if I would have loved to see what Jonathan Bender could have been with no injury.
I like that.
That's the guy that I would like to see. Because people forget, when he came out in Indiana, to go play for Indiana,
was that 99?
At that time, 6'10" with a 45-inch vert, could shoot, could trade ball it, could put it on the deck. I don't think Jonathan Bender gets brought up enough in the what ifs category. Because he got hurt so young. Right, he never got a chance to get it going. So I'm gonna say, just for the sake of the changing the angle of it, I'm gonna say Jonathan Bender was the guy I would have liked to see what the fuck he could have been in any kind of capacity. And the underrated one also is Larry Johnson, because he hurt his back so young.
Grandmama.
That people forget how great he was. He was the first dress wearing motherfucker. People think this shit new, but this man was in dresses and Converses back in 92, 93. And I don't think people realize how good he was. With the part in the middle and the one gold tooth and then the damn, I don't think people realize how athletically gifted he was before he got hurt.
Bro.
Doing 360 windmills in the dunk contest all time. I mean, he was just like what Cooper Flagg is getting love for. He was that dominant in college for the 2 years at UNLV and shit like that. I don't think people realize how dominant Larry Johnson was coming into the league and how he was when he first got there. He had the Hornets with like the highest selling tickets. He got the All-Star game to be in Charlotte in like 92. Like, I don't think people realize how big of a guy he was coming into the league. I don't think he would have had a Vince Carter impact like far as in Canada, in another country, but I do think he would have been like some people's all-time favorite player ever if he got to play his career out without the injuries becoming a factor. I do think he could have been there. I do believe that.
All right.
He was a more likable Barkley type nigga.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna write that. I just wanted to come up with a couple of that and see, you know what I mean, where y'all head was at.
And Wagner not catching counsel. I would have loved to see what that looked like too. They don't get talked about enough, nigga. He had like 15 a game playing with LeBron his rookie year. And then he ended up catching the shits, and then he never got a chance.
Yeah, but something was with his kidney or something, right? He had like a kidney.
Yeah, he had colon cancer, I think.
It was his kidney, bro.
Yeah. It was something with his kidney.
Yeah, it was
yeah. I would have loved to see that.
He had to have it removed or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that don't get talked about neither. Well,
all right. So to close the show out, give my man Boz the floor. We're gonna introduce a new segment. We're gonna have various segments with some of the various guests that you see come on. Just a different direction that we're going on the show. So this thing is called Honest Conversation. Well, Boz is gonna pretty much give us a narrative that's being spun into a different direction that y'all ain't necessarily seeing, or a narrative that y'all spinning in a way that it ain't supposed to be spun in. But go ahead, Boz. Floor is yours, my man.
Well, it's the easiest one, and it's been rehashing itself over the last year or so, being that all of these players is on these podcasts. So I just saw Iman Shumpert on somebody's pod the other day, and he was talking about how he blamed LeBron for the teaming up shit. And that's been a popular narrative that LeBron is the reason why these guys is team hopping and we got these super teams. So when we talk about Big Three, everybody want to talk about D-Wade, Bron, and Bosh. Like the San Antonio Spurs weren't called the Big Three. But then the excuse is, well, they drafted those guys. It was organic. So then when I talk about the Boston Celtics, Big Three that they coined, it was, well, those guys was past their prime or whatever. So in the spirit of that, I would ask y'all, can y'all name another superstar that went and joined teams with somebody else in their prime before LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh?
The prime is rough because I always remember Scottie Pippen going to play in Portland.
It was actually Scottie Pippen going to play in the Rockets.
He did that too, and then with Charles Barkley too. But I mean, Portland did it. Like it's been happening. Like LeBron being painted as the damn father of that shit is weird as hell to me, because it ain't like that. This stuff ain't like documented. Like, you know what I mean? We just like, okay. I don't know.
Let me ask this: how are we doing this conversation? Are we doing it based on our time or just ever?
Ever.
We can. I would just do. We can just do. Yeah, if we do ever, then we definitely just spelling.
No, because the reason why I'm saying that, because the one that never gets talked about ever is the MVP joining the damn other team that just lost in the finals, like 2 of the 3 years before he got there, which is Moses Malone doing the Dr. J and them in Philadelphia. That's the one I think always get overlooked. People forget that the MVP left to go join Dr. J.
But it happens though, like that type of thing. I forgot about that shit, but that was like
we can just. I'm just sticking to our time, bro, and this one easily overlooked.
Before LeBron James was even in the league
in our time. Yeah, and it ain't that far before he got to the league.
But I think a lot of teams, players have done this type of shit.
A lot. Like Iverson did it. Would you consider Iverson being in his prime then?
I wouldn't. That was a trade, and it was just him and Melo.
Yeah, that wasn't the same.
And that wasn't him. So yeah,
free agency move.
And both of these guys were free agents.
He talk about Orlando shit, but that failed though. He talking about Orlando shit, but Tim Duncan was gonna be the third guy. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so it just depends on the failure rate of the shit.
Yep. I mean, Grant Hill got hurt, but Doc Rivers fucked up.
I guess it depends on how you view it. Yeah. Yep. So but I think the Moses Malone one gets overlooked a lot.
That's the one.
A lot.
So it's so many we could talk about. Like I said, if you're talking about prime, like niggas try to cancel out the Gary Payton and Karl Malone, like them niggas wasn't all-stars the year before they went to the Lakers. Karl Malone was still 2010. Gary Payton was like 29-5 that year before he got to the Lakers.
The whole narrative that
it's a few.
Like the whole narrative that you shouldn't play with the best basketball players that you could possibly play with makes no sense to me in this team game. Like, I don't even understand why people get shamed for trying to be on a team that's built to win a championship when that's what the hell everybody's trying to do, is be on the best team possible. Like, that whole, like, you know what I mean, win it by yourself shit in a team sport never made sense to me. And I really hate people that take that stance, like, with it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It's like, it's just wild. Like I said, like, even to Courtney's point, like, you talk about Moses Malone going to the 76ers. We talk about Kareem forcing his way to the Lakers and all of the other NBA legends that ended up playing for the Lakers. You talk about all of the NBA legends that ended up playing for the Celtics in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ignore the fact that we had fucking Shaq, Kobe, Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, 4 All-Stars playing together. Glenn Rice, who was an All-Star at some point, going to play for the Lakers. Mitch Richmond at some point going to play for the Lakers, which was an All-Star. Like, bro, this shit happens, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Okay, so, but let me play devil's advocate because you just have to for this type of conversation.
No, for sure.
Does it matter that he left a 66 win team when he did it?
I don't think it does, because that's when you start. Because again, now we nitpicking. Hey, bro, these niggas had the chance to get Amari Stoudemire for J.J. Hickson, and they didn't make the trade.
No. What I'm saying is.
Now I know what you're saying. Like, hey,
if we're gonna crown LeBron, we can't say Cleveland's garbage if they was able to win 66 games in the conference.
But that's a regular season. But we all know that the amount of games you win in the regular season don't equate to you having a team built to make a deep playoff.
But when you call yourself the chosen one, when you've been on the magazine since 16, when you've done all these things, and Cleveland, to their credit, they tried. Now, some of their moves was maybe too premature, but they went and got Shaq. They went and got Ben Wallace. They went and got. It ain't like they didn't give a fuck. They went and got Antoine Jameson. The other top guys won't come to Cleveland, so they tried to do what they had to do.
But you can't.
With Brian's been better off staying and getting one or two quote unquote authentic titles compared to getting 4 the way he did. Do you think that would have changed the conversation?
It wouldn't have happened.
So you don't think he would have won 2 rings with Cleveland if he never leaves?
I don't think. No, I don't. He wouldn't have.
Because we know LeBron, like, and in all of them situations, hey, his guys, you got to pay his guys. So we're gonna keep paying Big Z. We're gonna keep paying Verjao. There's your money right there. And somehow we gotta pay Daniel Boobie Gibson. That was one of his guys. Like, somehow.
So you think Brian would have got his own way if he'd have been there the whole time?
That's a fact.
I could see that.
Okay. Because to me, this boils down to how great you think Brian would have been if he never would have left. I think he could have won 2, regardless of
I think the front office. I think the numbers would have still been great. Ain't no team been able to win in spite of the front office. And the front office always would have been a hang-up. Like, hey, you can't tell me, you can't justify playing Ben Wallace and Verjao together against Rashard Lewis and Hedo Turkoglu. Like, you can't justify that, bro.
I mean, but at that time, Orlando was like a little bit ahead of the curve.
That's a fact. But again, this is one of them situations where you either gotta get on your shit like Pat Riley, bro.
They had a personnel to match up with that shit.
Did.
They did. They did.
Because I'm just making Brian play the 4.
Yeah. They had the personnel to match up with.
Yeah, but I don't think Brian would have went to the 4 unless he went to Miami.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's my point. Like, you gotta have one of them guys. Like, hey, he tried to get Spo fired. Yeah, Pat Riley wasn't going for that shit. Hey, bro, this nigga's the coach, and this is what we rolling with. So unless you got one of them guys as the coach or in the
so does that add to the argument that Brian didn't have the head strength of Kobe and Jordan? Why some people penalize him? Does that add to that?
But that's early on in his career. Like,
none
of them won.
I don't equate the two.
But it's just 2 different things. 2 different things.
The only reason why I'm saying is because by the time he left, he won 2 MVPs in Cleveland. Yeah. He won, best record in it. Remember, the whole time in Miami, he never had the best record in the conference except in 1 year. The year they won 27 in a row. But other than that, Brian never won the Eastern Conference regular season outside of that 1 year. With Miami.
I don't equate.
So he never was a regular season killer except at that time, and that was his athletic prime.
I think those are 2 different conversations because when they talk about Kobe and Mike, they talking about killer in terms of trying to rip your throat out. What you talking about is not that.
No, so but I'm saying what I'm saying is if he would have stayed there, do you think he would have became the guy he became in order to win 2?
I think he's still. I think what him going to Miami was needed in terms of leadership, but he still would have got numbers. I just don't think it would have ever equated to him winning the title because they wouldn't have had the pieces and they wouldn't have been able to get the coach needed for him.
Okay, so with that said, with Greek and Jokic, are they pussy if they leave? Considering they franchise has got them a ring. Do they owe it? I don't want to say owe it, but
I don't think they do because
would it be smarter for them to play it out If they just don't win another one, they just don't. Or do they need to be going for another
really
2-3 rings?
How you feel about like Greek Freak? I don't think Jokic actually cares too much about being one of the greatest players ever. I think Giannis.
I don't either.
I think Giannis.
I don't think he cares enough to like. I think it's different because the expectation was for Bron to be one of them. I don't think the expectation is for Greek to be one of them. So yeah, he may want to win, but I don't think it's as severe as LeBron because LeBron is supposed to be in that conversation. Yeah. So he had to have titles. I don't think they have.
No, that's true. I see what you're saying.
Like them niggas, like them two niggas is in the 40 regardless.
Like before LeBron even played the game, considered it.
But does it not matter that you updated your resume to what now people put expectations on you?
I
now
think
you're a 2-time MVP. You was a 3-time MVP. You
was
a defensive player of the year. There's only 6 players in history got an MVP and a defensive player of the year. Does that not matter?
No, I think that matters.
Or is it okay for them guys?
No, I think the expectation should be there for them. I think for them, their organizations are showing them that, hey, bro, you probably need to leave. Like the organization showed Bron, like, hey, bro, like we know the margins matter, and you win championships in the margins. So when you let a Bruce Brown go and you let a KCP go, you're decreasing those margins even smaller in a market like Denver. In a market like Milwaukee, like the margin is already razor thin. So when you start letting them pieces go, the organization is telling you what it is. Now, to Milwaukee's credit, they went and tried to get Dame. So they're trying to do something before Jokic. Hey, bro, y'all are letting go all of the pieces that are absolutely vital for us to win at the highest levels.
So do it matter to have a place called home? In the basketball set, does it not have a place called home?
Not today.
We are past the
not today.
era of that shit mattering.
Not today.
I don't think it's gonna ever matter no more.
So I'm asking this to wet on here. Kevin Durant, when he leaves here, he gonna be one of the 12 greatest players at worst. I'm not arguing this spot, but he deserves a statue to a degree, right?
Where?
That's what I'm asking. Does that matter that he don't have a home?
I think he does have a home. I think he definitely should get it. I think he definitely should have a title statue on OKC. Like that's not.
But why? He's not one of the greatest. He's not the greatest player there.
Especially if Shai, let's say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander win the title for them this year. Then he bring a title there and Durant never.
Right. And then he might not be top 3.
He can't get no damn statue over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, he could because Shai would still be playing.
No, but I'm saying it's
man.
But I don't think KD is one of the. Bro. Now I'm counting Seattle's work too. Just for the record.
So that's what I'm saying. I
don't think he's over Peyton or Russell Westbrook as far as the greatest players in here.
But I'm not counting Seattle's history, and Seattle's finna get a team, so they finna take their history anyway.
Okay. So let's take that. Okay,
yeah,
that's fine.
So that's what I'm saying. So now you're talking about
Westbrook should get one before him, then, right?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
No, I don't think
because at the time they was playing, it was viewed as just as much Westbrook team as it was Durant in real time.
I think the justification
Durant took more of the fault than any of the losses than Westbrook.
I think the only justification there is that Westbrook is gonna have all of the numbers in terms of most points, most rebounds, most assists.
Right.
So I think so from that standpoint, I get what you're saying. But we're not gonna act like KD wasn't important to that franchise, and what he did before then wasn't what he did before then. Like, because at worst, then you talking about
weird for them to give him a statue. And he never.
I don't think so, bro. Because you talking about Philly got statues for like 8 dudes outside of their joint.
Yeah, but they also got.
Bro, you talking about at worst the 3rd best person in franchise history. That's that won a fucking MVP there. Like at worst, the 3rd best player in franchise history. At worst, even with your scenario, and he won MVP there.
He's great enough on the.
Like
NBA,
I get what you say. I get what you're saying. Like I feel like he should get a statue in Golden State too when they start doing that shit. Because it's gonna be the same shit, bro. Draymond gonna have one, Clay gonna have one. So yeah, them niggas got 4.
Yeah, but they truly like Golden State Warrior great by being there the whole time.
I get that.
And I'm only asking this because Durant legacy is to me is gonna look the way that people think LeBron shit gonna look.
I'm with you.
Because LeBron still got Cleveland as home. Worst case scenario, he still got Cleveland as home.
Hey, bro, and
Durant does he got a home?
Hey, quiet as kept, LeBron.
Is it OKC?
OKC would be his home, though. Honestly, I would think that would be his home. OKC.
But yeah, it would, bro.
Yeah.
Because it ain't like he went back to get it done or something or some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't think I think we talking about
now what they said. I think Dominique Wilkins' statue's retired, so that's probably the worst player to have the statue outside of that motherfucker.
Hey, bro,
but again, he's the guy that played 15 whatever years with the Hawks and
KD
got all the little shit or whatever.
KD has played 18. KD has played 18 years, bro, and spent 9 of them in OKC.
Listen, Durant greatness, we ain't questioning. But what has he? But does he have a what's his?
I don't know.
In OKC, he had 17,566 points, 4,518 rebounds, 2,363 assists, 774 rebounds, 639 blocks. 774 steals, 639 blocks. Well, he got something in OKC.
Bro. But he would have to come back and win a championship there.
He doesn't, bro. That's a unique situation for LeBron James, and that being the standard is unreasonable, bro. That shit doesn't happen, bro.
No, but I'm saying it, but Brian is like the guy. Like he got the record books plus the actual shit getting done.
I understand everything that you're saying, bro. That's just a
unique
situation, bro.
Without him ever coming back to win championship in Cleveland, I would have thought that was weird too.
I don't think they would have done that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I just think that's wild. That man done went and became a champion somewhere else.
Westbrook is only 1,200 more points, bro. Westbrook is only 1,200 more points. That's it. It's only 1,200 more points in OKC. It's only 1,200 more points.
He was there before.
Not outlandish, bro.
He was there the year before Durant, right?
Nah, after.
He was I know one of them was there like before.
Yeah, it's only 1,200 more points, bro.
He got drafted a year after Durant, but he was there how many more seasons?
Right. Yeah, he was there for another year.
We talking about.
See, when I look at guys like Durant and how he's gonna be remembered after he's gone, I don't feel like he got a place. But then I look at guys like Jokic and Greek, and I say, damn, y'all got a chance to be in a top 15 ever conversation. But you might not be in that conversation if you stay where you're at. But do they look crazy for leaving if the organization's doing everything in their power by giving you the max contracts, by getting all the players they can, and you don't get 2 or 3 rings where you at?
But Denver's not doing
that way of thinking, bro.
Yeah, Denver's not that. Because, bro, you got to think about it, bro. We in a space now where it's like, hey, bro, we don't even have a distinction in between teams anymore. We knew San Antonio, it was boring basketball because that shit was going to be played in a half court. They was going to pass that shit around until they got that shit down to Tim Duncan. We had the 7 seconds or less Suns. We had the Showtime Lakers. We had distinctions in teams, bro. We not there no more. So the way that you don't think we had a time where if a guy get it done where he's at, that legacy don't hold weight. You think we passed that now? People
for example, I'm gonna use Anthony Edwards because I think Anthony Edwards at a crossroad right now.
Oh, he gone, bro.
So the team fucked around and went from the conference finals to now possibly play in or whatever the case may be. And people are gonna get in Anthony Edwards' ear. Is he gonna look pussy if he asks out after another year?
No,
to y'all.
I don't think so.
Or do he need to quote unquote wait till his prime come and see what he can do?
Yes, but honestly, like I said, we far away. People don't even as a whole. That's not even the way of thinking no more. It's a select few guys that's our age and a little bit older than us that think like that. Everybody else, go get it how you live, bro. That's just
the logic in and of itself is bullshit. If we being honest, bro, I think that shit only matters to them guys, the ones in that conversation. That's why niggas try to force Kobe into that conversation. Niggas ain't trying to push Dirk no higher than he is. You know what I'm saying? Because he got it done. That one in Dallas, and it was 20-something years. It's hey, Dirk was just nice. Hey, the fact that he got one where he got one is cool, but he was gonna be nice regardless.
Yeah, but you know I don't think he looked the same without it.
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't think it helped him that much.
I'd rather be Dirk Nowitzki than Elvin Hayes.
I agree with you on that.
But you know what I'm saying? So when I look at Anthony Edwards, when I look at SGA, when I look at these guys, we're not looking at it where you at to build some shit. It don't hold weight the same no more. That just gone.
No. Yeah.
Damn, we fucked in there. So LaMelo Ball should be acting out right now.
Shit's supposed to evolve. This is how it's supposed to be, bro. It's not supposed to be the same for 100 damn years. Players can have more power now, and they're getting way more money now. Shit just gonna be different, bro.
Yeah, but I'm thinking strictly from a legacy standpoint. So like LaMelo Ball should be gone now.
I mean,
like y'all cool if LaMelo Ball say, you know what? Even though I ain't been playing, though I've been hurt 3 out of my 5 years,
I'm cool with
I done had a 20-game stretch. Is it cool for him to say fuck y'all to y'all?
Yes, it is. All right, we're gonna have to wrap. Because we're about to get to the point where I ain't even gonna be able to say this. From what you're saying, yes, it is cool. I'm 100% like I don't even give a fuck if you try to feel like what Kobe did and what Dirk did was admirable, but I don't really care. It don't like make me look at you no different as a player.
A lot of them dudes back then, they didn't have no bird rights anyway.
Like really, like, and that's what I'm saying. It's so different.
Them
now,
old CBAs, them owners had players.
It's so different.
The only way they could move is if they was traded, and that's why when I talk to people that's retired, that was played in that era in the 90s, like Sherman Douglas, like him and my uncle best friends. I talked to Sherm. Sherm said he loves how shit is right now. How players can move freely and do what they want. You know what I'm saying? When KD did what he did, or when Bron did what he did, and everybody, you got your Barkleys and Shaqs, and I don't agree with that, I don't like that. And he was like, man, all them motherfuckers need to shut the fuck up. They just mad because they couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah. A lot of people would have did it. You know how I know? Because these motherfuckers was doing it.
And this is somebody that was behind the door.
Or trying. Like
they was doing the shit. I watched players talk about LeBron like he was weak. Try to play with 3 different damn teams at the end of their career trying to chase a championship. Like so, Shaq. I mean,
I sat there and watched Shaq try to chase Kobe.
I watched it happen, bro. Like everybody would do it if they could.
He said it, bro. Like, hey, bro, like you just gotta get one. Like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to get one. And if your organization ain't putting you in a place to do it, bro, like you end up looking like KG forever. Like had KG left earlier, bro, we talking about him in the 10 potentially.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, like, I know we about to wrap up. So, what's the earliest y'all cool with this?
I don't care at all. I don't like assign to that line of thinking that you owe a fucking team anything, bro.
No, what I'm saying is,
you want to do it before the second contract, cool. If you want to do it after they pay you, cool.
So y'all cool if a guy in his 3rd, 4th year say, you know what? Trade me now.
I don't give a damn.
The only thing I have an issue with it, but I'm not mad at it, is you signing the max contract and then the next year you want to be gone. Like, because you knew before you signed the max contract you wanted to be gone. So I get it, get your bread.
You want to get your money.
Then to get your bread and then try to leave, I like to think that's corny. But I ain't mad at it. Because at the end of the day, we talking about billionaire white folks that's probably racist in the motherfucker anyway. So I don't give a fuck about y'all money. But for me, like I'm not at that point no more. Like, is there certain stuff I hold sacred? Like, yeah, bro, I'm just gonna always hold on to certain shit because that's just what it is, bro. But it's like, hey, bro, you just gotta get how you live, bro. Like, if we judge your niggas by championship, then bro, you just gotta go get a championship.
All right.
Like, because if that's the logic, bro, then you just gotta go get one, bro. If that's the standard, if the standard is rings,
by any means,
then bro, you gotta put yourself in a situation to get rings, bro.
Exactly.
And how that happens is, hey, that's everybody. That's the general public's fault.
All people
because
remember
they don't put so much emphasis on getting rings. It's their fault, bro. So as much as the niggas that's complaining about LeBron and KD, bro, y'all the reason them niggas did that shit. And we just gotta call a spade, bro. It's just the same thing we talk about with Steph. If we gonna talk about Steph revolutionized the game, Steph changed the game, then he gotta wear the opposite side of that coin too, bro. The game is fucking awful right now. Why? Because all these
everybody want to be like him.
Threes.
Everybody want to be like him.
Shoot threes because Steph Curry revolutionized the game. So if you want the praise for the shit, you got to take the criticism for the shit. So if niggas want to complain about the way these niggas is moving, hey, these niggas is moving the way they are because of y'all fucking critiques and the emphasis y'all put on rings.
All right. So
that's what it got to be, bro. We got to be honest, bro.
We're going to wrap on that. I want to thank y'all for taking time out y'all schedule, man, to lock in. Y'all make sure, once again, y'all lock in with the socials, Pro Am Pod on TikTok. Professional Amateurs Podcast on Instagram and Pro Am Talk on Twitter. Once again, thank you, my guests. Y'all got anything else to say real quick?
How about like Word Legacy, man? I'm out. I'm out.
All right, thank you, everybody.
I'm actually the only one that got paid to do this.
Exactly, man. Shout out to Wet, man, for taking time out of his work schedule, man. Salute, man, to my guests one more time. Catch y'all next time, y'all. We out.
Season 3 from the parameter. It feel good to be an amateur. Jamal and Courtney co-manager. I go against the odds, I'm a gambler. If you know me, you know I keep it professional. Every time I do it, it feel like a spectacle. Turn my back on my city, it's unacceptable. Yeah, I'm an amateur, but don't forget professional. Aye. Amateur, but I play it like a pro. 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 Do it big.